Yeah. So long and short, and I was at HubSpot 2010 to 2012. I started the first version of HubSpot Academy. And at the time I joined, I was around, I think, employee around 100, and I left when
Mm,
it was 300. So, hyper growth was the whole mantra. And um, I remember, I remember Halligan saying, it's harder to get into HubSpot than it was to MIT. And that idea of we are vetting the early people in this company. And so a lot of the Caputas and the Roberts, all these guys were there, people, excuse me, building this thing. And so I realized, when I left, the screening had already been done. Like we have this amazing group of people that are talented in lots of different ways. We need to keep that out after HubSpot. I remember very, very briefly talking to Dharmesh about, the idea of, what do you do with alumni? Do you do meetups or stuff like that? And we did a couple, where he came in person, said kind of what's going on, but it didn't really take root. But the idea being like, look, we're all connected. We all got our different networks, our different skills. Let's just, keep. We had we had outside an internal wiki where we would just shoot ideas, beta testing and all that kind of stuff. Let's just do that, offline. So I started on Facebook, where everyone already was. It picked up quite a bit of steam, and it was awesome just seeing the collaboration. So I'd love to bring that offline now. It gets a bit harder, and to your point about meeting in person and things like that. HubSpot was always open to remote, but people do still get together in person. I think that I definitely want to touch on that because I see the value of being in person. I've worked in goodness, I work remote now for 20 years. Before it was cool, and it honestly, it's lonely, dude. I'm being completely honest. It's great that I can sit here and my dogs are asleep and whatnot, but like I miss being with people and shooting ideas and whiteboarding and stuff like that. So I think there's a place for it too.